Hello all and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Gina Scrofano and I create builds and characters inspired by specific themes and share fun facts and info about those themes while I do it with some extras on the side. And today is part 3, the final episode of my review for the free Buyer 2.0 update for House Flipper 2. It is going to be super fun because we are going to be wrapping everything up and taking a look at the outdoor items, including waterfalls. Yay! So let's dive in and get to it. Let's look at some new items for exterior items. How are we looking here? Sometimes I don't even know where to put myself. Maybe I'll move myself down to this area here. That might be a little bit better. Okay, so, oh yes. Yes, that's nice. Oh, thank goodness the grass didn't go through. So I was just wondering if you could hit V to rotate all items, and you can't. I was just curious. Oops. I did 2 in a row. So we have. Why are these all looking the same? That's because the height isn't changing. It's just the width. So it's like an optical illusion. But they are different sizes. Lots of options for these outdoor planks, or even indoor, actually. I like these. Those are nice. Those are really nice. And I like how the wood looks on them. So that's light cedar. Wow, that's funny. I never use light cedar. I don't like using warm wood. I don't really like using cool wood either. I use neutral woods most of the time, or the custom color woods, but that's just me. But that actually looks really nice on there. Oh, and we have some new wood tones, don't we? Thought we had new wood tones, but maybe that comes with the DLC. Yeah, that comes with the DLC. Might be, again, I'm pretty sure no one else in the world still says that. Except me. Purple heart. Gosh, I never use that. Like literally, I don't think I've ever even clicked on that. But the light cedar looks pretty. European ash. I really like how, ooh. Yeah, pretty. I just like how it looks on there. It just looks nice. Those are nice. Okay, dig it. And here are the path rocks. So I'm going to make a path, rocks, because why not? So let's put that there. And they said you can change, yeah, V. The only thing that stinks, I mean, I suppose I could fly. You can't do it fast like you would in another game that I'm not going to mention again. Because, I mean, maybe if I get really good, I'd be able to do it quickly, but you kind of can't because you're not like in the air above it. Like you're not doing this at bird's eye view. I mean, you can fly and try to do it, but it's still challenging to do so. And then you have, ooh, whoops, let me go on the ground. I really like these. I'll probably still just use my mouse, honestly. I feel like it's faster than hitting V, but maybe I'm just not good at it. I like that. Oh, I'm so excited about these. These are wicked nice. I love that they have these rectangular shaped ones. And then they have these different shape. I'm not really good at laying them right now. But they have these too, which is cool. And you can change the style of them. That's a little weird. But something like that maybe? Or like that. What I don't like about the stone in the game, like I just put that natural stone on there. You can't change the colors. I feel like we need a lot more stones. Like maybe I want this stone, but in like a grayscale. A light grayscale, a dark grayscale. Maybe I want it to be like different colors. And like, you know, why not? But that looks really nice. Yeah, that just suits it the most. The gray sandstone really suits it. I like them. I like those. Okay, now the waterfalls. They were listed under the outdoor. I'm going to build a new wall for this because I'm too excited. Maybe this one. But I really wish I could change the color of this stone. But we'll go with it. Because I want to look at the waterfalls. How do you use them? Wait. What? You can't put it on the wall. Where do you put it? A pool? Yeah, let me go over here. Hold on. Maybe it has to be in water? Wait, new outdoors waterfall. What? It's there. Okay, I have ambiance off right now. I'm just curious if you can hear it. Where's like my ambiance? I hear birds. I do not hear the waterfall. So the waterfall is not audible. The birds are pleasant. I should have had them on this whole time, maybe? I don't know. I just thought they'd be distracting. It's a lot. It's a lot right now when we're trying to chat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm kind of confused. Oh, okay, yeah, this. Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, am I just like not? Let me look for like rocks, like boulders. So it's in, okay, so the water fountain is showing under pools. So that means it is meant to go in the pool. So the waterfall is meant to be in the pool. But you can't like, what? Why? What? I don't understand. Okay, wait. Rock. No, it's that. Well, yeah. Let me just go to rock. I'm just curious. Is this a big one? No, that's quite small. Is it like, I'm looking for one that's like big and flat. I mean, maybe something like this. Okay. Oh, maybe. No, like you can't. I thought maybe. Wait. Well, in sandbox mode, I can move it anywhere I want, actually. So I mean, I suppose I could do that in sandbox mode. Something. But in story mode, oops, you can't. You can't. There's no move tool in story mode. That doesn't look right. That's annoying. I don't understand. Oops. So I literally... I mean... okay, this one you can't even see. I don't know why. Is it like little? Oh my goodness gracious. I was so excited about the waterfalls and it's just not happening. The wall is too high. I was so excited and now I'm just kind of like, okay. I mean, you can't resize it, right? No. I mean, it comes in different sizes, but I don't feel like moving the other one over here for some reason. I mean, even if you put stone on there, you can't really see it that great. I mean, I like that it's semi-realistic because it is water. Water's clear, right? Oops. But I mean, I can't even... I mean, maybe like that. Something like that. So literally place the water fountain first. And then build the wall and move it to the wall. So I'll probably pop into story mode. And I'm going to check and see. I mean, how to even utilize that in story mode, I have no idea. Because there's no move tool in story mode. So... like, literally. I don't know how... holy crap. Something weird's happening. I don't know what I just did. I did weird things. Weird things happened. Let's... oh, wait. What? Make it look like there's some kind of crazy stuff happening here. That's some weird stuff going on here. You could do all kinds of stuff with that, maybe, potentially. I don't know. But, okay. I'm not trying to do that anymore. It was fun for a second, but can we just, like, get back to, like, me putting this up here? I can't. I'm done. I'm rage quitting that waterfall for now. I'm over it. So, okay. Somehow I managed to put this one on here. That's good enough. If you want to use the waterfall, it seems like it has to be in sandbox mode. And it's not the easiest to maneuver because you can't see it very well. It does look pretty with some effort. I mean, kinda. Like, I feel like that's against how gravity would actually work. But maybe you could finagle it to look a little bit better, or maybe build a little bit more. Like, oh, it's on inward. Like, it would probably be like, whoops. Oh my goodness. The waterfall like damaged my brain because I was so excited about it, and now I just don't know how to be because I'm sad. Something like that. But I mean, better. Okay, so those are all the outdoor items. Now we can look at the plants. So I'm going to go back to the pot. And we'll place some of these flowers. These are the spider. Oh, they're a lot bigger than I thought. I wasn't really quite familiar with spider lilies. Pretty. They're so cute. You have a pink one. Oh, this one's lower, shorter. And can you, what's the deal with the colors? Can you custom color? No. Oh, you can. Yeah. You can custom color it. So if I wanted to make a black one, wait, hold on. I didn't like save it. Yeah, you can make it black. I love that it's letting you use custom colors for the flowers because the other flowers in the game aren't like that. Like, for instance, the crocus flower. You can now. I mean, those don't, I mean, it's not realistic in some cases. But like, I mean, hold on. This is exciting. Well, it already has the hellebore in dark color. But like there's other flowers, for example, like, hold on, tulips. There's tulips in the game, right? Yeah, tulips. So in real life, there are these amazing tulips that are like dark. Cool. Love it. Okay, so back to the new. And then we have like a whole grouping of these spider lilies. And then we have 3 together. So we have singles, we have 3 together, we have 3 taller ones together. We have a tall and a shorter height single one, and then we have 2. Literally everything for this particular flower. I love it. That makes me happy. Okay, so we also have a Japanese maple tree. I love Japanese maple trees. Can you change it? Because, oh, you can't change the color of the Japanese maple tree? What? Why? Oh, that's a bummer. Because the Japanese maple isn't just green. For instance, this is really beautiful red color. The red leaves. That's a bummer. I really wish you could change the color. But I do like that they're in the game, however. There's a particular shape of a Japanese maple that I'm like so in love with. I have a special place in my heart for Japanese maple trees because I had one in my front yard growing up. And there's another shape of a Japanese maple tree that almost is like reminiscent of like a bonsai tree, the shape of it. And I just really wish that was in the game. But I do like that there are some in the game. I just wish that there were different shapes and that you could control the color. Okay, so for the Japanese quince, you can change. Oh, no. Soil, yes. Soil, no. Okay. So we have these in different shapes and sizes. And our options are just soil, yes and no. So if you wanted to be potted, I suppose, you could add the soil. And then you have a bush, like a smaller bush style that's lower to the ground. They're very pretty. So this color red is almost like somewhat similar to a reddish Japanese maple tree, but and then we have the creeping phlox. Super pretty. Super duper pretty. And you can change the color to any color that you want. You have these preset colors, which are probably more realistic, I would think, if they did their homework. And then you can also change it to any color you want. Like if you want black, you can do black. Cool. My imagination is like kind of going crazy right now with the flowers. I mean, I wouldn't put them like this exactly, but oh, I wonder if you can. That almost looks like it's like hanging, doesn't it? Like it's supposed to be on it. You can. You can put it up on something. You can put it. Can you put this one up here? No. So only this style can be up, but that's fine. You can change it to whatever color you want. So why not? You have that one. So you have all, you know, a variety of shapes and a variety of ground creeping phlox, and oh, there's a couple more here. Oh, wow. That almost is in the shape of a star. Oh, and then just a little guy, little circular little guy. Cute. Okay. So we have a combination of some items that are quite nice and lovely and that you can utilize in multiple ways. And then you have some items that need some work, like the waterfall. So what I'm going to do next really quickly is I'm going to pop into story mode. And I'm going to take a look at these waterfalls in story mode. And I'm going to take a look at the roof in story mode. And we're going to see what we can and can't do with those in story mode. I mean, I almost gave up hope with the waterfall. I don't see us being able to utilize that right now. I don't know if that's a bug or what, but let's find out. So let's go to story mode right now. Okay, so here I am in story mode, and I just repurchased this lavender house, so it's a mess and ready to be flipped. So I'm gonna sell the roof, but before I sell all the... Wait, what? So I think the roof tool might be broken in sandbox mode or something, because I just clicked on this and I to change it, and the roof is pitched by 7 and I was still able to bend it. I couldn't do that in sandbox mode. I had to be at 12, pitch 12. Oh no, I'm never mind. Never mind. You can't go over 12, but you can go under. Oh, okay. Right. whatever. Okay, so everything you can do in sandbox mode in terms of changing the roof seems to be the same. But my question is, can you change? So something that used to make me absolutely crazy in story mode was that you could sell the roof, you could build a roof, but in story mode, you couldn't change the direction of the roof. So if you remember, when I sold the roof, what direction that was in, now I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go roof. Wait. Oh my gosh, imagine if you couldn't. There was a, what? Hold on. Wait. Okay. I was like, what? I'm in the air. I'm flying. I'm in the air. All right. So, I definitely just wanted to quote a movie, but I remembered not to quote a movie because I don't want to be monetized or forced to delete my video or whatever because I quoted a movie. So instead I said it in a really weird way under my breath, and it kind of sounded like a little creepy. I'm a movie quoter. Like I just can't help myself, and I'm trying not to do that. But the point is, actually, I don't know what the point is. The point is, okay, so I need to build this section of the roof. This section of the roof was going a certain direction. So now I'm going to build a roof, which again is annoying to. I thought that they made it so you didn't. Whatever. Okay, so change. Oh, you can fly. Cool. That's cool. I'll take that. All right, now we need to lift this. We need to lift this bad boy up. Can we change the direction? What? It's. I have hope. This hope. I'm hoping. Hold on. Let me just put it like really annoying in an annoying shape for now. That looks so ridiculous. Just for a second. Go back. So, okay. So fly. Is this a... Wait. This is a hip. Go to a gable for a second. Change the pitch. Confirm. Maybe you can. OMG. That will make me really happy. So fly. That was a celebration from my soul. So like, okay, that makes me happy. You can finally change the direction of the roof in sandbox mode. And you can stay flying as long as you want when you are changing the size of the roof. So now we're going to put this down where it goes. I don't know. Something's weird about that. Oh, the pitch was probably higher. Whoops. And then you fall when you're not changing the size of the roof anymore. What I want to know is, why is the house... That's quite weird. Hold on, I just want to say something. If I go inside the house, can I see... Can you please get out of my way? Whoops. Where am I? Is there like... Are there stairs? I forget this house. This is such a tiny... No. There are no stairs. Wow, I really forget this house. I'm pretty sure when I think when I redesigned this house, I like knocked down every wall. And I just like started from scratch because it's so tiny, which is kind of unrealistic. I understand that. You can't knock down every single wall when you're flipping houses. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how much money you have to work with and what you think you'll get a profit for doing all that. Anyways, so that's annoying. I mean, what I can do, like, I don't know why. But I'm curious now about the Jungfrau piece. So let me just get this stuff out of the way. Really? I was full on my... Let me just get this stuff out of the way for a second. There's one more thing that I want to see. There's like a lot of random stuff around here. Okay. Now... I just want to know... Let me go here for a second. Yeah. So that's manageable. Okay. I mean, I'd probably have it come forward a little bit more. So again, in order to change the size, you need to fly, which they make it apparent. They make it apparent because literally under size, the only button you can click is fly. So, okay, so that is super duper exciting. So the other thing that I wanted to see in sandbox mode were the waterfalls. I don't know what. I'm going to go to the backyard, I guess. Because I think I'm going to have to do a pool. Go to new. By the way, when I left sandbox mode, I forgot to save that house that I just made with all the test items. So if I need to go back to that, I'm going to have to recreate it. I just thought you might want to know that. A little inside scoop about my mistakes. Like, I still don't understand. Yeah, so here's a waterfall. And again, you can't attach it to a wall. It can only go in the ground or a pool. So what I want to know is, in story mode, right? Like, even if I, like, let's just say... that doesn't even... Why would I... I mean, I suppose I can make an... Think for a second, think. What if... Thinking... I have an idea, but let me just, like, do one more thing real quick. But I think I have an idea that I didn't think of when I was doing it before. Again... It's really hard to see. And again, in story mode, you can't change this. You can't move that waterfall. Where you put it, it's staying. Right now, anyways. But I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But what if you... Oh, no, no, that won't work. Oh... Yeah. Well, let me just find out. No. No. Oh. You can put it on the outside of a pool. So what I would do is... I have an idea. I have ideas. So I would make a pool, a small pool. Oh, but like, you know what would be cool? Actually, hold on. I'm doing things. Things are being done. So let's just say I wanted to make like a fountain waterfall feature of sorts. This pool is like glitching because I'm like being weird with it. I might have to like make it a little bit bigger so it doesn't do that. Can you like change? I'm trying to, no. Hold on. Yeah, no. I thought maybe you can't like put a like. Can you put a window? Probably not. No. Okay. But I mean, now take the waterfall and put it like this. The only thing that stinks about it is, first of all, how annoying it is. And you can't really see it. I'd probably want a longer waterfall. Or I would just change the height of the pool, I guess. And I would change. So let's lower it a little bit. Let's lower that. And then take the water. Well, the waterfall, that's interesting. There's the waterfall. Now it's like too low. You can't really like see the splashes. There's other ones. 32, 40. So this is the shortest one, 32 inch. All right, so that's what I had going on for the other one. You can't make the pool the right height for the waterfall, I don't think, because the pool moves down in certain increments. Like you can go up and down, like. Whatever. But, I mean, it's workable. I can see myself making something out of that. And then can you build like on... Oh, you can. You can... Can you go across? Yeah. Oops. So you can build on that. And if you wanted to go across, you could. I don't know if I'd want to or not. But, oops, you can. I mean, I wish you could see it a little more. Like, I get it. It's water. But you can't really see it. What if I do like LED strip? Hold on, let me like crouch and get in here. Across. Okay. And then turn the light on. Maybe it will help highlight it a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe something like that. But better. I do wish you could hear it. And I do wish that you could see it a little bit more. Needs to be more apparent. It needs to be audible. Not annoyingly audible, but like a mild, like subtle sound of a waterfall would be lovely. But they don't really have any sound effects for like in the pool either. Like if you're walking around the pool, like there's no sound of the water, which I would like to see. Is that still a thing? Yeah, I'm like walking and this is not like a splash sound. Unless it's my ambience. No. Okay. And you could probably even make it thinner, like, because like it was doing that weird glitchy thing. But if you wanted it to be thinner, you probably could make it thinner. Even though it's like weird and glitchy, it almost actually looks cool like that. Like it's the design of it. But then it does like glitch a little bit. Like, I don't know why I'm like why am I? I'm like getting deep into this. But it does glitch like that. So you could always like either build a wall around it, or you can even use the Jungfrau. Potentially. Yeah. And just cover that in a creative way so you don't see the glitchiness. I mean, it might change how the mats land on it, though. I don't know. Oh, but then you can change the rotation of the mat, so it would probably be fine. And then, I mean, if you wanted it to be the same, like if you wanted it to be more narrow, you would then have to use the Jungfrau piece to make the backing too. Or you can leave it like this size, or you can do that. So, interesting. Something that I realized while I was in the process of working on this using the pool, I noticed something else that you can do, which is, let's just say you didn't want to utilize a pool to have your waterfall on. You could, and what I'll do is I'll build another pool here just for a moment. So build a pool. Let's go back to pool. Right. And we're going to put it up high because we want this waterfall to be up. And then we're going to go to change style, change size of the pool. Make it, you know, a smaller size or whatever. It doesn't really matter the size. I mean, you want to put the pool in a place where obviously you want the waterfall to be. So you're going to then go to waterfall. And I'm just going to like, it's so weird how you can't, I don't know why it went lower. It's probably because the waterfall's taller than I am. So if I was on a stepladder, I'd probably be able to put it all the way to the top, but that's fine. Let's just say this is the height that I wanted it. So you position the waterfall using the pool where you want the waterfall to be. And then you sell the pool. It leaves the waterfall where it was when it was attached to the pool. So then, if you want it to be actually a wall, you then have to kind of build a wall. See, it is challenging. And the reason why it's challenging again is because for some reason, and I don't know why, they didn't make the waterfall a height that coincides with or is comparable to the increments in which we build items, walls, and pools. So I can't really get, that's so annoying. Even if I wanted this to be a waterfall, I still want to be able to get it where I want it to be, which is super duper frustrating. The waterfall's higher than the wall now, and I obviously can't move the waterfall down because you can't put it on a wall. So as soon as I go to move this waterfall, it's not going to let me. But what I suppose you can do then... Oh, wait, it couldn't be this high using this waterfall anyways. Yeah, because the waterfall's too short. I should have used a longer waterfall. But that's okay. Is it though? It's going to annoy me. Might annoy me. I know right now people are watching this and some are like, why? Who cares? Just keep showing what you were going to show. And then some people are like, yes, please fix that. So for all the people out there like me who are like, yes, please fix that, I'm fixing that right now real quick. So I need to put a pool back up. It's our trials and tribulations of a pool waterfall. So I'd probably... Okay. So go back. So now let's sell this waterfall. That doesn't make any sense. Go back to waterfalls. Waterfall. And get a longer one. 48. Is that too long? Long. No, that's good. That's good. Let's do that. Oh my goodness gracious. Please, please. Okay, wait. I need a step stool. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get up here. Waterfall. We're using the 48-inch long waterfall. And we're going to put it right here. And I'm just going to... move it a little bit here. Okay. Sell my stool. Sell my pool. Now I'm going to build a wall. And you don't have to build a wall. You can use a Jungfrau piece, right off the bat, like let's say, oh, that's too far forward. Hold on. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Like that. Maybe one over, so it was like right here. I mean, okay, for now, whatever. Actually, you probably would have to make it pretty thick because it wouldn't make any sense given the depth of the waterfall itself at the top. Because I was going to say, you can use a Jungfrau piece right off the bat, but you would get this weird effect that you have right now. It's kind of going against gravity. I feel like that's almost good because you want it to come off the wall just a little bit so you can see it. And it has an impact, but it's just a little bit too far. I mean, I guess it depends what the velocity at which the water is coming out. Maybe it would go that far out. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not a scientist or what have you. So, okay. So, yeah, I don't really like the way that looks, but I don't know if I'd want to build a wall because I feel like that's too thick. So I think I'm going to go to my Jungfrau cube and I'm gonna, okay, that's not what I wanted. Let's go up and over. I just realized that the hold on. Really? Okay, that's fine. Wait. Okay, here we go. There. I mean, and you can make this any design you wanted to, really. You can make the top come out and like, if you wanted to, you could like go like this, maybe. Maybe even shorter. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Where am I? Go like this. Like that. So it's the same effect as if you're using the pool. But in this case, you don't have to use the pool, even though I kind of designed it very similarly. This would allow you, however, to essentially like have the waterfall coming off any wall in your home. Can I now build on top of that? Probably. Oh, with a Jungfrau you could. But can you with a wall, I wonder? Yeah. No? No. Maybe? Maybe not. No, you can't. No. But you can... Oops. You can this way. Yeah. Wow, that's super... I am so glad that they made it this way so that you can at least put the Jungfrau item on top of the waterfall. So in theory, instead of building a wall, you could use a Jungfrau piece to look like a wall and therefore continue it at the height in which the walls are to match, you know, of the room, to match the room. So keep going. Like, let's just pretend that's like the wall in the house. And then you can have the waterfall coming out of any wall in your home. Along the edge, in the middle of the room, whatever. You just have to build it a pool first and attach the waterfall to a pool and then sell the pool and build around the waterfall that's dangling in the air and defying gravity. Like the magical thing that it is. Cool. And then you could add stone or whatever you wanted it to be. I like the raw stone. I keep going back and forth between like something like this and like something like this maybe. Would be kind of cool. And then I'd probably do the LED light strip again. Like that. Voila. Without the pool. I mean, you might want to have a pool below to catch the water, because that would be really weird. It's just going on the floor. But you catch my point. So yeah. There you have it. A workaround for our crazy waterfalls. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then there were a few other items on the announcement, which were about fixes. So we'll take a peek at that. Okay, so here we are looking at Steam. And under fixes now, the last few remaining things. We have the Durham paper lamps now light up fully, which that's a plus because I think I remember that frustrating me before. Blue ghosts of objects when moving an object are only visible to other players. When playing solo, they will be invisible. Pie menu can be used only with the right joystick. Price formatting in the store. I don't remember what the issue was with that. Miscellaneous roof fixes for cutting out grass and virtual walls. The grass showed through the roof. I wish they had that for walls. I wish they had it so that the grass didn't clip into the wall and go into the house. So that would have been cool if they did that for regular walls. Because I think that does happen if I'm remembering correctly. Fixed freezes when selling fences. And reflection probe refresh optimization. And then there's some a known issue. Button tooltips will not update when changing buildings in the settings Change buttons will work, just the graphics is wrong and a fix is on the way. When changing bindings in the settings. Okay, so those are some fixes. I think I can look at one of those at least, which is the lamps. So why not just take a peek right now and see what the scoop is. So let's go to a lamp. A lamp. Here's one. I'll put this on the side of this house that's very dirty. And let's turn it on. Ta-da! Yeah. It looks good. It's creating quite the shadow going upward. Light mode. Yeah, you can't change the angle of the light. I thought maybe you could, but I was thinking of my home designer software. Okay, so there's that. And blue ghosts of objects when moving an object are visible to other players. When playing solo, they will be invisible. No, that's a bad example. Yeah, so you don't see the blue anymore. But maybe they made for jobs. But it's like green now. Was it blue before? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, no, it's green to say you can place that there. It turns red when you can't. So I'm not seeing any blue stuff. And I don't know exactly what that was, honestly, because I'm moving all kinds of things around and I'm not seeing anything. So either they definitely did fix it, or what do they say? I'm not able to duplicate the problem. That's what like tech people say when you're asking them for help, or mechanics. When you go to them with the problem and they're like, yeah, I wasn't able to replicate that problem. Sorry, so I couldn't help you. But I'm still going to charge you like, a couple $100. All right, so I believe in terms of this, and I'm just checking one more time. But yeah, that, my friends, does it. I believe this pretty much included everything that Frozen District included in their announcement for this Free Buyer 2.0 base game update for House Flipper 2. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share them below. I will review and reply as soon as I can. And if you did like this video, please kindly hit that like and subscribe button so that I can build some new friends and continue on with this journey on my YouTube channel. I hope to see everyone soon, but until then, take care.